Hey guys, it's Patrick, and welcome back to the channel Double Double Games, where we talk about everything and anything video game related. If this is your first time here and you enjoy what you see, be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. And hey, if you really enjoy the video, share with your friends and family, that'd be super cool. So last week, Nintendo gave us a Nintendo Direct Mini partner showcase, which actually wasn't half bad. I went into this thing thinking, you know what, it's not going to be too great, but I was pleasantly surprised. So in this video, we're going to talk a little bit about that, but then we're also going to talk about what I would like to see come from a first-party Nintendo Direct. So let's get right into it. So let's start off with the Nintendo Direct Mini. They started out the show with Monster Hunter Sunbreak DLC, which is out now. They announced that Nier is coming to the Switch. They announced a bundle for the Mega Man GBA games coming to the Switch. But what they announced after that was definitely a show stealer for me. This game being Pac-Man World Re-Pac. It's a remaster of the original 1999 game that came out on the original PlayStation. This new version looks super clean with updated graphics and textures. The gameplay from first glance seems fairly untouched, which is awesome because I loved how it played 2 decades ago. But there are definitely some modifications to some areas. Like the first person driving and the giant Pac-Man were two things that weren't there before, but are certainly welcome in this remaster. This game comes out this August, and I highly suggest this one if you enjoy platformers and if you enjoy Pac-Man. Next, they announced a game called Blanc, which has a really clean artistic style to it. Return to Monkey Island was announced after that, and from the videos I watched on YouTube, this one was definitely anticipated. This next game shown was also highly anticipated, and that game being Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope. I didn't really get into this series, but Sparks of Hope has definitely piqued my interest, and it was given a solid release date of October 20th. So keep this one on your watch list. So I'm not really looking for this video to be about 30 minutes long, so I'm just gonna name some of the games that were announced and coming to the Switch. Let's start off with Little Noah Scion of Paradise, Railgrade, RPG Time: The Legend of Wright, Sonic Frontiers, which I'll quickly add, this trailer looks way better than the stuff we've been getting shown from IGN. Next we've got Disney Dreamlight Valley, some more Live Alive stuff, Minecraft Legends, Dragon Quest Treasures, which is a spin-off game to Dragon Quest XI, No Man's Sky, A Plague Tale Requiem Cloud Edition, Portal Companion Collection, Harvestella, and I know I'm pretty sure I missed a couple games, and I'm super sorry, there were just a slew of them. Nintendo did decide to close off the partner showcase with a game, or I guess technically games, that have been requested for years, which is finally heading over to the Switch. These games being Persona. Yes, that is correct. The Persona series is finally making its way to the Switch. Persona 5 Royal, Persona 4 Golden, and Persona 3 Portable will all be playable on our Nintendo Switches. And that did conclude the Mini Direct Partner Showcase. What I really want to talk about, though, is our first party Nintendo Direct that we'll be getting eventually, right? You know, like the Zeldas, the Marios, the Metroids, all the Nintendo games that, well, make Nintendo Nintendo. There still is that rumored first party Nintendo Direct. It's just a matter of when is it going to actually happen. There is going to be a Nintendo Direct that will happen eventually. No one can just, pinpoint the date. So until then, here's what I would like to see from a Nintendo Direct. Let's start off with number 1. New hardware. I would love to see a revision to the Switch. I want that Super Switch that was rumored way back when, the one with all the bells and whistles, the enhanced performance, a true 4K experience, a sexy OLED screen, and for the love of God, please fix that Joy-Con drift. I want to be able to play all my games at 60 frames per second. I know it's asking a lot, but I'm pretty selfish when it comes to these kinds of things, especially after owning a PS5. It's kind of hard to switch back and forth just because of how noticeable it is. The other day I was playing Spider-Man Miles Morales for the PS5, and then I switched to Pokemon Legends Arceus, and I had to put the game down. Not to discredit the game at all, but the textures, the environment, just from a performance standpoint, I was pretty upset, but I really do love the game. If we were to get a new Switch, just imagine what Nintendo games could look like. They could be much more vibrant than what they already are. There'd be much less frame rate issues, less load times. There's so many advantages to getting a new Switch out there. That's all I'm saying. Pair a new Switch with this game that we're about to talk, and you've got a surefire combo that's gonna sell like hotcakes. This game being Zelda Breath of the Wild 2. I'd love to see more of this one and a solid release date. I mainly don't want the old technology of the current Switch to hinder over Breath of the Wild 2's performance, so if Nintendo did announce a Super Switch and it would be released alongside Zelda, I don't know, to me that would be a dream come true. What about you? How about you let me know in the comments below? But yeah, let's talk more about Zelda Breath of the Wild 2. We don't know a whole lot. We know that we can travel on ground as well as in the skies, and that the expanded world does go beyond this. We've got this cool looking cyborg, zombie, Twilight Princess type of arm that'll add a wider variety of features and powers that seem similar to the Sheikah Slate that we had in the original Breath of the Wild. Everything that we have been given and have seen the past 3 years, it does look awesome. I'd just like to know a little bit more about the title itself. What's the story actually about? How does it so happen that all of a sudden we can travel to the sky? These are all definitely answers I could imagine that were told in-game, at least I'd hope so anyways. One thing is for certain though, spring 2023 can't come soon enough. Let me know what you think in the comments below. As a Nintendo fan, I am used to disappointment, and I'm sure you are too. I beg and beg and beg for games that I think, in my personal opinion, do deserve another installment. And one that actually would sell half decently. This game is no different. Nintendo needs to announce a new Donkey Kong Country game. Donkey Kong Country Returns and Tropical Freeze were both really amazing games. It was a revival of the original games that came out on the Super Nintendo, and it shoved nostalgia right down my throat. Hey, I'd even be okay if they did an HD remaster of the SNES trilogy. Keep all the levels and whatnot the same, just update the graphics and textures. I wouldn't mind a bit. Tropical Freeze was the most recent installment in the Donkey Kong franchise, and that released in 2014 on the Wii U, and then was later ported in 2018 to the Switch. With that being said, it's been 8 years since we've seen a new Donkey Kong game. Or instead of a country sequel, what if they gave us another 3D game like Donkey Kong 64? We just saw Kirby get his first 3D debut. Let's see if Donkey Kong has what it takes to compete in the 3D environment once again. Let me know what you think. Do you want to see another Donkey Kong game? Do you think Donkey Kong deserves another game? And if so, do you want to see it as a side scroller? Do you want to see it as like a whole 3D environment? Let me know in the comments below. Mario Kart is a game that I hold close and dear to my heart, and I first experienced it on the Nintendo 64. I fell in love with it immediately, and throughout the years, the games have only gotten better and better, and I've anticipated a sequel in the Mario Kart series with every new Nintendo console released. And the Switch is no different, except they aren't giving us one. Mario Kart 8 was originally released on the Wii U and then ported to the Switch as Mario Kart 8 Deluxe with all of the DLC included from the Wii U version. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe doesn't seem to be going anywhere soon because of the announcement of the Booster Course Pack, which is okay, it's fine and dandy I suppose, but you know, we haven't had any new courses since mid-March with the Booster Course, and they still have another 10 cups to release in the next year and a half or so. Although I am glad that we are getting more Mario Kart content, it's not a true new installment in the series. I'm really hoping that in the next Direct they show us some more courses and hopefully a roadmap for the Booster Course Pass. But maybe also give us a little hint of Mario Kart 9 that could be in development. How about we talk about more Zelda? Nintendo ideally wants to release a new Zelda game every year for the Switch. We haven't gotten one yet and won't be seeing one because of the delay of Breath of the Wild 2 into 2023. But rumor does have it that there is a Zelda game ready for us. It's a twin pack of Twilight Princess and Wind Waker. These games were made HD in the Wii U's life cycle and really don't need much work to bring it on over to the Switch. Of course it's a rumor, but I'd definitely love to get a solid announcement of this one. My last wish for the Nintendo Direct that could happen tomorrow, that could happen a month from now, that could happen whenever it is, my last wish is just a solid roadmap slash update for Nintendo Online. You know, I'd love to see them put games like Chrono Trigger and Super Mario RPG on the service. Give us an update of what Nintendo 64 games we should expect in the booster pack. As of right now, we're kind of left blind and hoping we get more. Maybe announce a new console for the Switch Online like the rumored Game Boy Color and Game Boy Advanced. All of that stuff would be awesome. Let me know what Nintendo Switch Online update you'd like to see. Anyways, that's it for this video. If you enjoyed what you saw, be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. If you really enjoyed what you've seen, be sure to share it with your friends and families, your dogs, your cats, the stranger next door. I don't care. Just share it, please. I appreciate it. What did you like about the video today? What was your favorite game that was announced in the partner showcase? Mine was obviously Pac-Man. What was yours? Also, when it comes to a first-party Nintendo Direct, what do you want to see? Because, like I said, one of my most anticipated things is a new Switch. Let me know what you want in the comments below, and until next time, peeps, I'll see you in the next video. Deuces.